Hey, Mayor, have you ever said the N-word before? Have you ever said the N-word before, Mayor? We just want to know. The peoples want to know. Have you ever said the N-word before? The peoples of the city of Warren wants to know, Mayor Fouts. You sitting on the stand. Have you said the N-word before? You ain't answering my question, Mayor. I don't need you saying shame on you for asking me that question. Answer the question, Mayor. Have you ever said the N-word before, Mayor? Come on, Mayor Fouts of the city of Warren. Have you ever said the N-word before? The judge even had to tell him to calm down because he was making a fool of himself. Have you ever said the N-word before? Somebody please get the mayor to answer the question. Yes or no, Mayor? Have you ever said the N-word before? Welcome to my world where all is well. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that create the things. I'm also the proud queen, chief of 3 kings. Today is Thursday, October the 12th, 2023, and it's currently 1800 hours. Former officer sues city of Warren over alleged racial sexual mistreatment. So guess who's on the stand? Mayor Fouts. He takes the stand in a federal civil rights case. Police officer Sheila Howell, who's been employed at the Warren City Police Department since 2006, has experienced tremendous racial and sexual harassment from her co-workers at the Warren City Police Department. And audio was leaked of the mayor allegedly saying the N-word. He said it ain't him. And he's mad at Attorney Leonard Mungo for even answering him that question. My thing is, come on, Mayor Fouts. If somebody accused me of saying something I didn't do, the answer would be no. You know what, Mayor Fouts? You need to watch Depp versus Heard on Netflix. Yeah, Mayor Fouts. Somebody go tell Mayor Fouts in Warren City. I don't know if he's still on the stand or not, but somebody go tell him he need to watch Depp versus Heard on Netflix. Okay? You see, the attorney asks Depp a question, and he say yes or no. Notice how the attorney asks Heard, have you donated your $7 million to the children's hospital or not? And she says everything but yes or no. And as far as I know, the last statement of Children's Hospital said they have not received, well, they received $250,000 now. That's far from $7 million that she pledged. I guess pledged and donated means the same thing in her word. So that's between her and her God. God bless you, Miss Amber Heard. And I'm sorry if you have experienced any type of mistreatment from any of these social media people. I didn't know all of that. I didn't watch the Depp Heard trial at all. I like Johnny Depp in the movies I have seen him in. I can't say I'm a Johnny Depp fan, but the movies I've seen him in, I like that. I sure wouldn't be out there standing out there waiting just to see his car pass by. So those are some true fans, but I am a fan of his. I can't even remember the movies now, but he a pirate of the Caribbean. But I didn't like, from what I saw from the Netflix movie, the way that Amber Heard was treated. We really don't know whether she was a victim or not, but it was interesting to me that she was able to video record Depp whenever he was drunk or high, but she wasn't able to video record anytime he has committed DV on her, Delta Victor. I don't know if I can say domestic V on YouTube yet. I haven't finished reading the terms and conditions to get my channel monetized. But anyway, Mayor Fouts. Yeah, go look at that and they'll tell you how to act on the stand. Especially the judge telling you to come down because the mayor has asked you if you've ever said the N-word and you can't even give a yes or no. It makes me, if I'm the jury, it makes me want to believe police officer Sheila Howell, because first of all, I wouldn't want to work under a mayor not able to keep his temper under control. You want to see, Mayor, you want to keep, Mayor, go take your organizational leadership course or management course or public safety course or something like that, or communications. I think that was what you need, communications. Now, I'm not the most educated person on earth, but I've read enough books, I believe, that would tell me, and plus my experience of playing cops and robbers for 13 years at the police department, who've terminated me by discrimination due to retaliation. So with my experience and with me being on the stand before, if anybody asks me, have Sergeant Frida B. Smith, have you ever used the N-word before? Yes. Next question. That'd be my answer. But since Mayor Fouts a white man, I guess he didn't know how to answer that question appropriately. It's yes or no. Either you have or you haven't. Now, I don't know if you are a racist for saying the N-word, but it's a huge, you're suspect. I can say that. If you're a white man using the N-word in these days of time, I say you're a huge suspect. I would need some more evidence, but according to police officer Sheila Howe, I'm starting to believe that you got some racial tendency, Mr. Mayor Fouts. So, so police officer Sheila Howe, she has a case, a federal civil rights lawsuit against the city of Warren for racial and sexual harassment and mistreatment. And the one thing that disturbed me, now I have never personally experienced this as a black female lesbian at the police department that I've worked for. I can honestly say whenever I needed backup, as far as I can recollect, they were there for me. The white men, the white females, the black men, the black I can't recall ever needing backup. As a matter of fact, they was there when I didn't need them, so I didn't have an issue with that. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, former employer, for backing me up whenever I needed it as an officer. But the city was only 4 square miles also, so I don't know the factor, but I'm grateful for any officer who has ever backed me up on any call. But she said that they would take their time to back her up on calls. Now, that can easily be verified. Just going to communications, dispatch, get the call out dispatch time, and see what time the first backup officer arrived, and compare that to other officers and when their backup officers arrive. Is there a longer distance between police officer Sheila Howell's backup coming to back her up than there is from other officers? If that's the case, then you have proved that people, other officers who worked with her, took their time to back her up, according to her, because she was a black female. And guess what? She is the first black female ever hired by the City of Warren Police Department. She needs to be honored. They need to put a picture up or something. Matter of fact, make her chief. In the lawsuit, police officer Sheila Howell, I don't know if you're going to see this, Howell, but my vote is for you to be chief. And put policies and procedures in place, but this won't ever happen to any other minority officer there. Now, the city of Warren, what is it racial makeup? Is the majority of the people there black? Is the majority of the people there white? Majority of the people there are Hispanic? The police department needs to look like the community. So Chief Sheila Howell, once you become chief, make sure the police department looks like the community. If the majority is black, make the police department majority black as much as possible. And put more females on that force. Let's get rid of this. So the city of Warren, y'all don't have to worry about any more lawsuits. Y'all don't have to worry about putting Mayor Fouts back up on the stand and asking me if he ever said the N-word again, even though a audio tape leaked. Okay, so that's my commentary. I wish you the best, Police Officer Sheila Howell. I really do. I pray that you get whatever you feel you deserve. Nothing can replace. You've got PTSD. You don't even want to be an officer anymore. They've taken your dream away from you for the treatment that you've had to. So you didn't have to suffer, but it's because of their actions you were forced to suffer and work through this. So I'm praying for you, for the officers and the mayor of the city of Warren. I don't wish any hurt, harm, danger, death to come upon any of you all. I just ask that you do better, and hopefully. But he did say what did Mayor Fouts say? He hired the first diversity officer. This is 2023 in City of Warren. Y'all just now hired y'all first diversity officer. Well, first of all, that tells me that the City of Warren is not in Florida. Because isn't Florida getting rid of all of their diversity officers or something like that? I heard or read, allegedly. I don't know. I have to look that up. But anyway, they only have African studies history, and furthermore, from what I heard, and according to him, slavery was a what the opposite saints say in Florida. I can't. Anyway, it'll come to me later. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. All is well. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And may my whole life prove that God is good.